This is KCRA 3, Common Ground.
Welcome to Common Ground. I'm Deirdre Fitzpatrick. In a society where youth is a commodity, the truth is California is graying at a record rate, with state researchers saying that by 2030, 1 in every 3 Californians will be over the age of 50. And while living a positive lifestyle and medical advances mean that longer, healthier lives for most Californians can happen, dementia-related disease will take its toll. Among California's baby boomers aged 55 and over, 1 in 8 will develop Alzheimer's disease. 1 in 6 will develop a dementia. Meeting the needs of seniors with Alzheimer's and other dementia diseases often falls on the family and in most cases to the spouse. It can be a lonely and difficult challenge, especially if you're alone. But there is help in Placer County. Seniors First is offering caregivers a much-needed break, while those at-risk seniors get a safe place to get social interaction, music, and exercise. Common Ground's Natalie Brunell takes us inside a unique adult daycare program.
We met in high school in Albuquerque. I was a junior and he was a year younger, so we had our little first dates on a bicycle. We got married at 19.
This June, Diane and Clayton Mason will celebrate 55 years of marriage. In those decades, they've raised a family together, shared a passion for camping, and planned for a comfortable retirement. But today, they're living a much different life than they envisioned.
I never thought I would be dealing with Alzheimer's. His dad had it. His mother had dementia. So the cards were on the table, but you don't think it's going to happen to you.
Clayton's slow slide began 6 years ago.
Just subtle signs. You know, where, like you forget names and then you forget where you put things.
As each year passed, more memories faded with them. Frustrations grew and limitations set in.
The turning point more than anything was when we went camping and Clayton didn't hook up the trailer to the truck properly. The brakes were not hooked up, and that's when he really started progressing. It got to where you couldn't leave him alone a minute.
Currently, there are more than 588,000 Californians like Clayton, 55 and older, and living with Alzheimer's disease. According to the Alzheimer's Association, by 2030, the number will nearly double to over 1.1 million. And in most cases, the primary caregivers are spouses.
The caregiving for spouses is exceptionally high stress, and at 63% of caregivers become seriously ill, worst case scenario, die before their loved one. Let me see the other hand.
Joni Tricar is program director for Placer County's Seniors First. The agency runs a recreation and respite program for seniors, many suffering from Alzheimer's and other dementia diseases.
We focus on reminiscing, trying to get them to remember the good parts of their life, and by doing that, we are enhancing their well-being and making them feel good about their life now.
The senior daycare program is 4 days a week at the Lincoln Library. For Diane, it's been a lifesaver.
It gives me time to do things I want to do without having to worry about where's he, what's he up to, is he in trouble. Except for this program, I'm on my own.
While Diane gets a much-needed break, Clayton and other clients get 4 hours of socialization, exercise, music, games, crafts, and group discussions.
That's how we started the program, is because there was an outpour. We need help. We can't, our friends have disengaged from us. Our families don't know what to do. And it falls on the spouse, and they need the help. This has been a wonderful program for the caregivers.
And everybody was wonderful and took him under their wings.
The program is operated by a professional staff, but volunteers also play a big role.
Our program would not be our program without our volunteers. We have doctors, we've had lawyers, we've had nurses, we've had teachers, and they all have something to bring to the table.
In addition to the senior daycare program, there's also opportunity to help with Seniors First Friendly Visit program. My Rides Volunteer, or if you're handy with tools, you can join the Home Modification and Safety Repair program. Executive Director Jamie Horning started out as a volunteer.
It's really meaningful. You have just another relationship, and they appreciate it so much. There's nothing else that's more rewarding.
With an aging society, the Alzheimer's Association is pushing the state to develop an Alzheimer's disease plan. Until then, programs like Seniors First will try to fill in the gaps. so people like Diane and Clayton can try to focus on those passions they shared for more than 5 decades.
It gives him things he can do and feel good about himself. They make him feel needed and give him jobs and that he can tackle, and he loves it.
Natalie Brunell for Common Ground.
Seniors First Recreation and Respite in Lincoln is open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lunch and snacks will be provided. The cost is $50 a day. Scholarships are available. To get more information on Seniors First services or to volunteer, just go to seniorsfirst.org, or you can call 530-889-9500.